Hey hackers, how we doing? How we doing? It's been a little bit since I streamed, I think. I've been kind of gone like this whole weekend because prom and stuff. It was a lot of fun actually. I do need to ping the Discord that we're live so that way they know that I'm live. Check YouTube. YouTube, are you good? See, I have no idea if the audio is even working right now. So like, give me 2 seconds. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Let me check my phone. All right, cool. We are good. Awesome. So yeah, how we doing, guys? Right now, I have a little project idea I wanted to do. But first, yeah, let me let me ping the Discord. Drink some water. Yo, my throat is mad sore. Not sick or nothing, but I was just yelling at the top of my lungs during prom. Copy link, and then let me let the Discord know. Paste. What are we doing today? We are doing a little project basically where I want to try to convert DuckyScript to VisualBasicScript. Now the reason why is because like VisualBasicScript has native keystroke injection on the software level. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I will explain and show it to you in a second. Let me just let the Discord know. I can show you guys my screen. Doesn't really matter. Converting DuckyScript to VBS. There you go. Cool. So, is that the right video? I think it is. It should be. Yeah. Copy link. Here, I'll just do this. It is cool. All right. Let them know. I need to automate this, honestly. I might make like a little bash script with a webhook. And it'll just have it like automatically let y'all know. I think that would be kind of a cool project to do in the future. Here, let me note ideas. And then we'll just do, let's say, automate live notifications. I do need to learn Vim, so I might actually do this project in Vim. Yo, what's up, guys? How we doing? Yeah, so let me actually explain what we're going to be doing today, so that way you all aren't just left in the dark. I'm closing Discord. So yeah, let me open like let's make a new little. We'll just do keystroke dot VBS. Yes, and I know that is mad small. There you go. Maybe that's better. I don't know. Let's open this with code. Do it in NVim. I want to learn the basics before I jump into anything else. I don't even know what NVim is, if I'm being honest with you. I've heard of it. It's like Vim, but with an N or some BS. I don't know. Yeah, is this good? Can y'all see that? Is that like a good size? Maybe. Let me see. It's like, I'm on font 38. That should be big enough for you guys. But if you need me to make it bigger, NVim is NeoVim. Yeah. If y'all need to make the font bigger or anything, just let me know. But cool. All right, so with NeoVim, is it like the same key bindings? Because I've been trying to learn Vim, and yeah, let me explain what we're doing. All right, cool. So for those of you who don't know, what even DuckyScript is. Let me go onto Hak5's website. Oh, yeah, I'll make sure to not turn a VPN on in the middle of the stream and destroy it, like what happened last time. Yeah, so like same key bindings. All right, cool. Yeah, so stop. Where's the rubber ducky? Here it is. So this is the very notorious rubber ducky from Hak5. It is basically a programmable keyboard, right? Anything your keyboard can do, this thing can do. So you can use it to install backdoors. You can use it to change wallpapers, install keyloggers, a bunch of other stuffs. Yeah, super cool. But it uses its own programming language called DuckyScript. Looks kind of like this right here. Let me see if I can open this image in a new tab. Yeah. So this is kind of what DuckyScript looks like. It's based off of, the keys on your keyboard, right? So that's the enter key right there. This is to type something out. Basically, this whole payload just opens a notepad and types in hello world. This Windows key R opens up the run box, etc., etc., etc. You guys, all of you watching this should be pretty familiar with DuckyScript and stuff, but I'll kind of just bring this up, right? DuckyScript is native to the USB rubber ducky, right? You can't just run it on like any computer. You need to run it on a USB rubber ducky. So I was like, what if we converted DuckyScript payloads to VisualBasicScript? Now you're like, okay, so what's so cool about VisualBasicScript? Well, VisualBasicScript has native keystroke injection, right? So I can actually show you guys. Let me see if I can first of all, let me open up my chat in like a different window so I can actually see what you guys are saying. Yeah, pop up the chat. Cool. Let me put y'all right over here. Perfect. Cool. I can see y'all now. All right. So what we'll do is I just say keystroke injection proof of concept. All right. Cool. So we can do I forgot to do this. It's like set key is equal to create object. No. Isn't it capital? I actually don't think it matters unless I check. But keep it clean. So WScript is basically kind of like the scripting thing on Windows. I think WScript is GUI based and CScript is CLI based, right? So GUI, graphic user interface, CLI is command line interface, right? I actually did a video on this. I could save myself some time. Just drop the link of the video for you guys. Here, let me go on videos. Let me close these. Yeah. I don't know when I did the video though. How long ago? Oh, it's right here. All right, cool, perfect. Yeah, this video right here. So let's share, copy the link, and I'll throw it in there for you guys in case you want to understand a little bit more about how this works. But yeah, basically, I'll show some basic demos and stuff, right? We'll remake the notepad payload, right? Is that the notepad thing? If we can. I honestly don't remember everything, but I'll kind of figure it out. Yeah. Oh, is it key.run, right? Yeah, so key.run. No. Something like this. I honestly don't remember because it's been such a long time since I've done this. But I'm just doing a basic proof of concept right now, and then I'll make the actual tool probably in like Vim or on, the Linux side and stuff. But I kind of want to get a basic outline of how this actually works. If I do notepad.exe. Yeah, there you go. Cool. All right, so it opened up Notepad. Yeah. So basically, WScript.shell, right? We can use specific methods for. We can use specific methods on the actual WScript, like shell capabilities to actually run like things. We can also do after we run a Notepad, right? We'll do a was it, how do you do sleep? WScript.sleep, I think. Is that how you do it? WScript.sleep. Yeah, and then I'll sleep for like a second or so. Get it, let it load. I think sleep is in seconds, not milliseconds. I could be wrong though. It might be milliseconds. I don't remember. All right, well, no, it's in milliseconds. Yeah, it's in milliseconds. Okay, so this is perfect because when we convert it to VisualBasicScript, it'll actually work, right? You guys can kind of see how this is working already if you guys are familiar with DuckyScript. Ooh, thank you, Monty, for throwing the Discord in there. Yeah, definitely check out the Discord. It's actually really cool. I actually typically am there like all the time, except this weekend I was at prom and stuff. Oh, you guys want to see the hair? Hold up, bro. There you go. Yeah, I got my hair braided and cornrows and such. It's probably like super matted right now, but yeah, this is gonna stay here for a second. So yeah, I should probably put my headphones back on, but yeah, I think I posted some pictures of what I wore on the server and stuff as well. So if y'all wanna check that out, y'all can. Put the headphones back on. Looking nice. Appreciate it. But yeah, you know, prom was fun. It was pretty chill. Man, I'm like so dehydrated from prom because I was like, you said Chappie approves. Yeah, there you go. Flipping you off. Domino's here too. But yeah, I like drank so much soda and like non-water. Non-water. Yeah, I'm dehydrated as heck. I need to get some Gatorade or something too. But I honestly need to lay off the sugar for like a solid like 2 minutes. But yeah, but we can also send keys through VisualBasicScript, right? So we can do dot send keys, and then we can just do like hello world. Dang, I don't know if you'll saw that lag on the virtual machine. But yeah, you should basically be able to do something like this. Yeah, there you go. So it wrote hello world onto this notepad, right? So VisualBasicScript is cool because it's basically DuckyScript, but like on the software level. So we can inject keystrokes without the necessary capabilities of the USB rubber ducky, right? So what I want to do is make a tool that can actually inject keystrokes, or make a tool that converts typical DuckyScript into a like tool that can run that said DuckyScript on the software level, right? If that makes sense. I think that would be a cool project to do. Hopefully we can do it easily, or as easily as we can. Let me close some of this stuff. I'll close this. Excuse me. Cool. So let's figure this out, right? We go here, software. Cool. This is going to be a Python script. I already know it is. And then we'll make a directory for this. I'm just going to call it VBS or DuckyScript to VBS. Honestly, though, I should put this in my hardware directory, right? Because I'm like, this is going to be all my tools for the Hak5's stuff. Yeah. Cool. Make directory, or do we have a resources directory in here? Make directory resource. Cool. And then we can move the SSH into that resources, into resources. And then what we can do is make directory DuckyScript to VBS. You sent me a DM, bet. When I stream, I don't get Discord notifications, just so you guys know. So I won't see anything. Because I think they activate what, streamer mode? Yeah, I see. Like streamer mode is enabled. They won't show any of my notifications and stuff. But I would definitely check out some of the stuff. Cool. Yeah, see, I'm already like kind of new to Vim and stuff as well. So I'm gonna try to like learn the basics and stuff by working on this project, and then I'll probably move up my way to like the what do you call it? NeoVim, all that other stuff. Do I have NeoVim? Do I just type in like NVim or something like that? Hold on. Neo. You do have NeoVim. Interesting. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so seeding to DuckyScript stuff. Alright, let's touch our main.py file. Vim isn't that hard. Yeah, no, I'm sure it isn't, but I'm still learning. So, I mean, I use it all the time. A lot of my bash aliases already use Vim. Like if I type in this, like this is already in Vim. You'll see a lot of Vim stuffs in here. There you go, Vim. But yeah, escape. But I'm just trying to get better with it. Make it more familiar. Yeah. All right. So we have our main.py file. I think we're good with this. So let's Vim our main.py. Yeah. So let's throw that shebang in here, right? Isn't it like user bin environment Python or something like that? No, something like that. And then converts DuckyScript to VBS. Of course, created by Cosmo. Ooh, nah, we gotta do the fancy Cosmo. So imports, right? We're just gonna need to import sys and import OS, I think. Right? Maybe. I don't know. Something like that. I know you said you only need to know like those basic things, but I also want to like learn how to like copy and like move stuff, duplicate lines, all those other things that I know already in like Visual Basic script. Hey, what's up, Craig? I think you're a Happy Hacker member. I could be wrong, but I think you are. So with this, right, we need to actually just like right in our main code. YY for copy line, P for paste, DD for delete. Yeah, I know DD. Yeah, but I'm just trying to learn them so I can get better with them. So this will be your def main. We'll just do a pass for now, and then we can do our, run main code if, or no, run main code, cool. So if underscore name is equal to underscore main, we can do the main code. Cool. I heard a Windows noise. Okay, thank you, Windows, appreciate it. CIW for changing the word. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll figure out. It's like, it's like a info dump. But yeah, so import sys, import OS. So yeah, we actually need to basically read. Okay, well yeah, because we're also gonna need like. I'm trying to figure out how to like plan this. Because we need to create a wait, we're converting DuckyScript, right? So we need to read the file, and then we need to like read the lines of the file so we can iterate through, and then we might need to learn regular expressions maybe, or we can do things like starts with and stuff like that. Just ask them. I know some keybinds. All right, cool. Appreciate it. But yeah, so I should add like the little chat thing here, so that way y'all can see the chat while I'm watching the video and stuff. But doesn't YouTube already put the chat there or something like that? I don't know. I'll pay attention. Okay, so yeah, we need to read the lines of the file, so then we can iterate through the file, and then convert each line to appropriate corresponding Visual Basic stuff. We also need the default VisualBasicScript template to write to the file, so that way it has all of the appropriate imports and stuff. Okay, so YouTube only puts the chat there on mobile. Gotcha. Yeah, I could probably do it real quick. I don't think it's that hard. Like, I just had to add a window capture, right? Yeah, window capture. I'll just say chat. All right. Yeah, there you go. That was easy. All right, cool. You guys should see the chat now, right? I don't know how like good that is. It's like all up in the screen and everything. Yeah, and it's probably really small too. I feel like I should like not worry about this right now and do this later. You know what I mean? But hey, I'll hide it for now. Yeah. Anyway, you getting distracted. Let's actually figure out how we're going to do this. Cool. So I don't want to do this. He's like, yeah, ditch it. Yeah, I was thinking that. Cool. So what we need to do is create some functions, right? So we're also going to need, like, I might take inspiration from my old code if I'm being like 100% honest with you, because like I've done things like this where, so yeah, it's going to run the main code first, right? So the main code, we'll probably have it run its own like command line thing. So command line interface. Kind of have this like default thing I kind of do with all my projects. Dev CLI. So what we'll need to do is kind of actually like, so def main, we'll say, we're doing argument parsing for this, right? So we'll need like, yeah, arguments to parse. Okay, I see what I'm doing. I see what I'm doing. All right, what we'll do is have the help menu. So help underscore menu, it's going to be equal to a doc string. There you go. Cool. And then it will just say tag. This is going to be a very simple tool. I'm not doing like, I'm not building. This isn't like Cryptex, if you guys are familiar with the project by now, or OnlyRat. This is just like a simple like command tool. So tech I is for the input file, and then tech O is for the output file. We'll have a default output file. Default is just going to be like payload.vbs or something like that. Oh yeah, hold on. Payload, here, I know how to phrase it. Payload.vbs by default. Is that spelled default? Nope. Nice spelled. There you go. Oh my lord, Jesus. All right, cool. How do you have a $sign at the end of every line? It's just part of Vim, I believe. Why don't I use argparse? Because this is a basic script. I'm not building a full tool. Plus, I'm not super familiar with argparse. I'm not trying to learn all this stuff to make a simple script. All right, so argument right, is just going to be equal to sys.argv1. So that's going to be whatever they put after the Python 3 or Python 3, the main.py, and then whatever they type in after that would be. Our parse isn't that hard and simplifies your code a lot. I'm sure it does, but again, I'm just making a simple tool. I'm not going to learn a new module to just make a simple tool, right? And the point of this, I'm not making this to make a tool. I'm doing this video to learn Vim a little bit more. I mean, I'll take the time to learn it down the road, but like right now, it really isn't super important. So, right, we need to check if argument exists. Yeah, what I need to do is we need to go to malware, cd2 projects, only rat. If I cat out the py, yeah, this is literally what I need to do right there. All right, so we're going to try this, right? So try, oh, so yeah, I see what I did. Yeah. All right, cool. This is going to be so weird using Vim. Like I'm very easy. You'll see me, like I use Codium a lot. I'm like, maybe I should learn Vim a little bit more. Here I am, I'm like, figuring it out. Yeah, so sys.argv1, right, is the first argument there. So you just have to try that, and then if there's an error, that means there is no arguments. And if it goes okay, that means there is arguments. So arguments exist will be equal to false. And then else would be arguments exist. I wonder if Vim has like autocomplete or like something like that. That'd be kind of cool. True. All right, and then for the ultimate challenge, do I know the exit Vim? No, I'm going to be stuck in this for like the rest of the video. So yeah, I could do the, oh yeah, so run command line interface. I honestly could just copy and pasted that. I don't know why I wrote this whole thing out. All right, it's all right. Arguments. It's probably better that I didn't anyway, because it's helping me get like used to typing my code out and stuff properly. So it should run that CLI. Arguments exist, right? So all we need to do is check if those arguments exist within the command line interface. Yeah. So it's going to run the CLI, and then what we'll do here is we'll just say like if yeah, because we need to see arguments. There you go. Arguments is such a hard. Why don't I just write args? I should have just called args, honestly. Def CLI arguments. So if arguments, so if there are arguments, we can just print true. Whoops. And then else we'll just print false. Cool. So if we run this Python 3 main.py, it's going to say false because we didn't add any arguments. And then if we say hello after, it's going to say true because we did add an argument. Cool. So now that we have logic in it, we can actually get started with like the actual code. Right? Cool. So let's go back in here. So if the arguments are false, right, what we want to do is instead of printing false, we'll actually just print the help menu, right? Because that's all we need to do, right? So we can just do the Python 3 main.py, and there you go. So if we just run it, it's going to say, hey, use tech I for this, tech O for that. We'll make the help menu better, but that's just like the general proof of concept. So now all we need to do now is when we type in hello, instead of saying true, we just have it do the actual proper procedures. Is that what you call it? Cool. I'm just making sure this didn't die. All right. So let's go back. Vim main.py. So what's next? We actually have to parse the actual arguments and such. Right, we could make some sort of parser, kind of like what I did in only rat a little bit. So we can do parsing, def parser. Cool. So how do we want to do? Vim can't get autocomplete with the config I sent you. It's called it's an add-on I added. It's called You Complete Me. That's funny. Here, is my Discord still open? No, let me open Discord. Cool. Oh, you sent me a lot of information on Vim. Thank you so much. Cool. Yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're doing. Okay, got you. Yeah, I will definitely add that. Cool. Actually, yeah, I will definitely add that stuff. Cool. But yeah, so how do we add the parsing stuff? How did I do it here, honestly? Yeah. Take inspiration from your old code. We could probably open this up in Vim, right? How do you search again? Isn't it just slash, right? So if I do vim main.py, yeah, and then slash parse. No, there is a way to do it. I promise you. Don't I have a note thing on? Damn, y'all hear those sirens? All right, Jesus. So I think if I do note vim, yeah, I have some stuff on Vim that I wrote a while back. So edit line, blah, 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 blah. How do you search? Search, slash, forward slash. Oh, that's what I did. That's what I did. Oh, gotcha. All right, so if I go into here, right, and we slash for parse, and then you hit enter. No, slash parse, and then you just what? I swear there's a parser. Okay, you know what? Fine, I'll just go through here by myself. Or maybe the parser isn't in the actual main.py file. Or how many arguments are we actually parsing in here? CLI, listener, move. Oh, maybe we don't have one in here. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, yeah, we didn't need one in here, did we? Because it's all console based. Yeah, okay. So let me open up, let's open up this thing. Let's go to GitHub. First, not show up in the file, yeah. So where's my old? Where is the connects? Where are you? There you are. Hello, it's Infinity. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so how did I do it in here then? That's the real question. All right, cool. So I didn't do it in here. Where did I? Oh my lord, I am like, my brain is low-key melting. I remember doing it somewhere. I just don't remember where I did it. Oh, there you go. this is what I did. All right, so didn't some old version of Cryptex have a parser? Yeah, it's the same, basically the same thing as this, but I'm not going to search through the commit history because I am lazy. So ops, args, get up, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, so I had to do import get up, right? Yep. Cool. So let's do that. Let's take inspiration from my old code. I think you can copy and paste, but honestly, I don't want to copy and paste. I feel cooler when I do it by hand. Cool. So in the parser, right? Okay, first of all, we need to actually hold it. Isn't it like, hey, let's go. Actually, we don't even need the OS. I think we just need to get opt for now. I mean, if we do need it, we could just import it later. You know what I mean? But yeah, so all right, wait, what were we doing? Parser, cool. So what we did is basically we got all the so all their options and then the arguments that come with it. This is this argv2 going forward, but it's going to be sys argv1 because we're not adding a. I sent you a commit from Cryptex with the parser. Oh, appreciate it. I think it's basically the same as this old one. Let me see. Yeah, it is basically the same. Except it's actually using the first argument going forward. Yeah. Cool. You know what? Let me just copy. So you can copy and paste, right? Let me see if I just do. Oh, that is janky as heck. Did it work? Yeah, but all right, escape undo. I'll just type it by hand. Cool. So anyway, when we do the parser, right, we're doing opt, comma, args, where's all the options and arguments, and get opt dot get opt. All right, very self-explanatory. And then we're doing sys.argv1 because we're getting that first argument, and then everything that comes after that, right? From there, we actually need to get our arguments up or flags that we want to use. So we want to do what? Our input file and the output file. That's basically it. I don't think we need anything else. Cool. And then what we do is then we just specify each of those, I think, right? So input file and then output file. So you commit, okay, to copy and paste stuff. Yeah. Yeah, Control Shift C. So I did Control Shift V, but it was just like weirdly formatted, and I didn't feel like formatting it. Plus, we're going to have to change everything, so I figured I may as well just write it cleanly. Cool. So that looks good. Yeah. All right. Anyway. So what comes after that, right? So what did I do here? Oh yeah, you basically just create the dictionary, right? And then yeah, so argument dictionary, and then you add it to the dictionary so you can filter out the key, which would be the flag, and then the value, which would be the actual value. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. So what we're doing arg dictionary is equal to this, and then what we can do is for each opt and arg in our ops, Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Ops, there you go. So for ops args, and then for each option and argument. No, what is going on? Stop. There you go. Cool. So we do this stuff, and then let me close. I have too many windows open. We're also going to need to build a dictionary of the VBS code. VBS dictionary, or I guess it's a to-do. Cool. One of the things that's sent you is just a keybind cheat sheet. Oh, sweet. I actually have to check that out. All right, and then what you do is you basically assign the values, right? Yeah, so if opt is equal to attack I, we just do, oh, and then you assign it to the argument dictionary. Yeah, look how smart I am. All right. That was a joke. So we'll just add argument for the tech I, and then have be equal to that argument. That's fair. All right, and then I'm assuming it's the same thing with this, right? Because there is no elif. Yeah, so then if the option is equal to attack O, then we can just have the argument dictionary do the add the tech O, so we can cycle through it later, because we're going to return this dictionary once we finish, so we can just do the return arg dictionary. Yeah, and that should be it. So cycle through args and assign them their values. Cool. All right. So argument parsing. Cool. All right. So we need to create the VBS dictionary, because all of the Visual Basic script code needs to be accounted for with its corresponding. So all the syntax needs to be, let me explain it in English. Okay. So basically there's the DuckyScript syntax that we need to look at, and then there's the VisualBasicScript syntax. Each of them have a corresponding syntax, right? Like, for example, the string command in DuckyScript would be the same thing as wscript.sendKeys or key.sendKeys within VisualBasicScript. So we just need to have the dictionary filter for those and then correspond them. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Cool. Real quick, I'll use the restroom and be right back. Cool. We are back in action, back at it again, and I guess we should keep going, right? So the thing I wanted to look at was basically I need to see the corresponding syntax, right? So if we go over here, I think it's in my Let's Learn stuff. I'm making a new directory for this or a new repository for this because it needs to be cleaner, and there needs to be all my payloads are so scattered throughout my GitHub, so I want to make a central repository for everything. But if we go on USB over Ducky and then Ducky syntax, yeah. So here's a lot of the DuckyScript syntax right here. So you can see there's rem, and then there's also commands that have duplicates, right? So default delay, all of those, delay, string, all that other stuff. Yeah, there's a lot of, there's going to be a lot more work than I thought it was going to be. Simply because there's so much syntax to convert. Oh well. We'll probably make it like a 2-part stream or something like that. Yeah. Cool. Let's keep going, I guess. So what we need to do is actually get a lot of this syntax, right? We could probably use Python and then see if it starts with this. Yeah. So, cool. Let me copy all this, and then what we'll do is escape, and then we'll say vim DuckyScript.md, and then escape. Cool. So if we cat DuckyScript, you'll see all this stuff, right? So we'll use bpython, and what we'll do is we'll just iterate through all the things that begin with. See, I'll change the profile so that you guys can see it better. All right, so what we'll do is read. Oh yeah, this thing right here. Cool. So instead of names.txt, what we're going to do is our DuckyScript.md read lines. So if we do the read file, there you go. It has all the lines. So if we do for I or for line in red file, what we can do is just if line dot starts with, ooh, why is it being so slow? Starts with, might be because of this virtual machine. I can close it for now. We can open it back up later. So if line dot starts with, and then what we can do is the double hashtag, right? So if line dot starts with this, we can print the line. All right, cool. So that gets all of the commands from that, right? And then to show all these other commands that we'll have to get, but we can save these in a different file and then filter them out or something like that. Yeah, all right, cool. So got you. All right, so I guess we'll have to do something like this, right? So for line with file, we'll do, if the line starts with this double hashtag, instead of printing the line, we'll just do print line dot strip, because we want to get rid of, oh, actually no. So we want to print the line from specific indexes, right? So 0, 1, 2. So we want to print from index 2 probably, going down. And then dot strip of any of the new line characters. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Cool. So that's how we got all of these. So I'll copy these. And what we can do is, all right, yeah. So I realized that I closed the other thing. So let's go ahead into over here. We're going to escape this and close it. Oh, whoops. Cool, I think. Yeah. All right, cool. So we can vim our main.py here. And what I'll do is we'll make a input. Oh my gosh. There you go. Oh no. Escape. We'll need to go to line, 16? And then input. Then we can do our these and then paste. Cool. Honestly, I'm just going to save ourselves some time and just do that. Cool. So these are a lot of the already existing syntax command or VisualBasicScript commands, right? We'll have to go through these two and then make these new lines as well, right? So we can go through here. Oh, whoops, Windows. And then in here, so we need to replace app and then control. Yeah, cool. And then we can get rid of the other commands thing, right? So escape. Yeah, so that should be good on that side. The other thing is we can control D on this, right? So if we cat DuckyScript.md, we have all this other stuff. What we can do is I'll just echo nothing into the DuckyScript.md file. So that way it's empty, right? So if I cat DuckyScript, yeah, it's empty, cool. What we can do instead is we can grab this set of syntax right here. So we can copy this, and then we can do vim DuckyScript.md. We can paste that in here, and then we can do, here, I'll do it there, cool. And then, so that's from break, or that's home through tab or something. Oh, okay, so that's from break to tab, I think. Break to tab, yeah. And then we just need to get these commands as well, right? And then that will be everything. Cool, so this is done, that's done. Is there any other commands in here that we don't have already? No, all right, cool, so that'll be it on that side, right? We don't even need this anymore either. And then we'll just go home here. Cool, so we can escape, and now all of this has all of our other commands. So all we need to do is filter this stuff out, right? So we'll save that. Sorry, late to the stream, but why? Yeah, basically, I don't know why I closed my virtual machine, to be honest with you. I'll boot that back up. Basically, what VisualBasicScript allows us to do is run, basically allows us to run keystroke injection on a software level. So what we can do is we can take things like DuckyScript, convert it into VisualBasicScript, and run it as a executable file. So for people who don't have like a rubber ducky, or for basically if you want it on the software level, like things that you have to do with the GUI that you can't necessarily do strictly through like an executable code like malware or something like that. If you need to like bypass things like, I don't know, UAC or something like that, it's basically what it allows you to do. So I can like go over here, right? So this is VisualBasicScript right here, right? This basically allows us to use the WScript shell. And basically we can do things like the run box, right? So we can use the run box with VisualBasicScript to open the notepad.exe file. And then we can sleep with the delay with the WScript. And then we can also send keys through keystroke injection, right? So this is like the string command of, so I can do like, this is like string right here. This is like delay and then this would be like the GUI R, right? So that's kind of like the VisualBasicScript side to the DuckyScript side, and then we can actually run it. You'll see it'll open up a notepad and type in hello world, similar to the actual Hak5, payloads to open VisualBasicScript, or to open a notepad. Yeah. Hopefully that makes sense. So we can close that. So, Runner, yo, it's been a minute. How you been, bro? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, so that's basically what we're doing. So let's go back to actually GUI R string run notepad exe and enter. Yeah, so that's basically this is the same exact thing. VisualBasicScript can do all those things that DuckyScript can do, and it's doing keystroke injection. It's not just running it; it's literally typing it out through like keystroke injection and such, right? But it's on the software level rather than the USB Rubber Ducky, which is on the hardware level. Oh yeah, so GUI-R, and then obviously it's running the notepad.exe. Yeah, but you get the idea. Cool. Yeah, so this is kind of what it looks like, string, and then it's running the hello world. That's like kind of side by side from DuckyScript and VisualBasicScript. But it's cool because VisualBasicScript is native to Windows, which means that you don't need anything to compile it or execute. You can just run it on any Windows computer and it runs. So you can convert things like DuckyScript to VisualBasicScript and have it execute. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. Hopefully we can get it working and such properly. I'm gonna later tell you on Discord. Remember when you told me not to get in trouble? You got in trouble? Yeah. All right. Well, I figured as much. I didn't figure that, but yeah, I won't shed too much light. Anyway, let's go ahead and figure out how to do this. So if we go on my main.py, oh no, wait, what were we doing before? Yeah, we're catting the DuckyScript. Yeah, and if I go full screen, so all we need to do now is get these commands. So we can probably just split it on the spaces, iterate through it, and then find anything with a single quote and then print it, right? I think that's what we do. So bpython. So we can just say red file is equal to that. Perfect, cool. So what we can do from here is we can basically for line in the red file. We already did this before. And then what we can do is the rest of the actual cleaning up. So what we need to do, word. Oh, yeah. So actually, we can't do that. Yeah, I know. So we read the file. So what we need to do is not read it by lines and read the file content so we can split it. So read, yeah. And then we can do some basic stuff on the rest of it. So we need to do read file, read file dot split, and then we're going to basically split it on the spaces. Yeah, all right, so we can just call this strings is equal to read file dot split on the spaces. Cool. So now if we do strings, you'll see all the strings. Cool. So now that we have a list of all the commands, we just need to do for I in strings. What we can just do is if the I starts with, oh my God, starts with a single quote. So we can just do There you go. So if it starts with a single quote, we can print I. There you go. All right, cool. So there you go. That's how you get all the rest of the commands, right? I think. Oh, I accidentally. This is my virtual machine. Whoops. If we go to. So let me do a Control-Shift-O, and then let's cat out DuckyScript.md, right? So where's it getting these like lowercase tab? Oh, so hit the tab key. Gotcha. Oh, so we'll just filter for is upper as well. So for I in strings, if the string starts with this, actually no, cancel. So for I in strings, if the string starts with a single quote and I is upper, then we can, so if I that starts with a single quote and is uppercase, what we can do is print I from the first character going down to the negative first character. Oh, whoops. And end it with the parentheses. There you go. Perfect. Cool. And then we have the rest of those. So we can copy these and then go ahead into, we can close this, go into here. So we go over here, paste it, and there you go. So yeah, now we have all of the we call it DuckyScript commands, right? Are those all of them? So we could Control C, D, cool. All right, so we should now have all the DuckyScript commands. Gotta go. See ya. All right, all cool. Feel free to hit me up and stuff. But yeah, so help menu. So we need to create the actual VisualBasicScript dictionary. So we have all of these commands, right? So rem, all this other stuff. All we need to do is find a way to convert rem to its corresponding what's it called, syntax within VisualBasicScript. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. So the real question is, how do we do that? So we can create a VBS dictionary, and then we'll basically have all the core items of the dictionary, I guess, just be like appropriately placed with the appropriate syntax, if that makes sense. Okay, so we'll have stuff like rem, right? We could honestly automate this a little bit, right? Oh yeah, the self-promo section, actually, yeah. So if you guys are like working on your own cool projects and stuff, want to showcase it, Cosmodium on the Discord server, there's a self-promo channel. You guys can put your projects and stuff in there, and then we'll put it on the Cosmodium CS Instagram. So cosmodium.cs, such pretty cool. So thank you, Mossy, for putting that link in the chat. So join it. Wow, I am like hungry and thirsty and everything. We could probably automate this a little bit though, because what I'm thinking is, right, if we already have all the syntax for DuckyScript, right, we can probably just put that in the file, iterate through it, and format it so it fits in a Python dictionary. Yeah, and then we'll just have to manually add the corresponding VisualBasicScript code. But that would be quicker, wouldn't it? Yeah, all right, let's do that. Cool. So what we'll do is we'll actually, let me escape, and then we're going to copy all of this code. So copy. And bin all the changes and exit NVim. Oh, am I already using NeoVim? I don't know. This is NVim. I don't know. It seems all the same to me. Oh, my caps lock was on. That's why it's being weird. All right. Cool. So escape. Let's go ahead and let me cat the DuckyScript MD file because we already have it. Yeah. So we'll go ahead echo to DuckyScript.mv. All right, cool. Oh, cat DuckyScript.mv. There you go. So let's go ahead and vim into DuckyScript.md and paste all this stuff in here. Perfect. So we can use bpython again. And let me do it on the side because I like having the original code over here. So what we'll do is bpython, and I'll make this bigger so you guys can see it. bpython, and let's go ahead and start formatting some of the other stuff. So how do we want to do this? So we'll say duck or DuckyScript is equal to, or actually, I mean, we already have it formatted for the red lines, so we can do red lines. Oh, it doesn't remember. All right, that's fine. So we'll just start from scratch. So DuckyScript, and then we'll just say DuckyScript is equal to open, and then DuckyScript.md in read mode dot read lines, because we want to iterate through all the lines, right? So if I do DuckyScript, all right, cool. So it has all of the commands, I think. Are those all the commands? That doesn't look right. Control-Shift-O, cat, DuckyScript.md. It goes all the way from right and starts with break. No. What is going on? Why does it start with break? Because it should start from rem. All right, hold up. Let's copy this. All right, so vim, or how to echo this to DuckyScript, and then we'll vim DuckyScript, paste all this. So then, why did it only start from break though? All right, you know what we'll do is quit. Oh, cool. So if we cat DuckyScript, yeah, okay, cool. So let's cat the main.py, and then we'll copy it from there instead. So there you go. Copy. All right, and now what we can do is vim DuckyScript.md, paste all that in there. Cool, perfect. So now we have all of the appropriate things in there. Cool. So let's go ahead and do this. So now if we do DuckyScript open this, and then we run DuckyScript, there you go. Those are all the actual commands. Cool. All right, so now what we can do is, hi, what's up, what's up? Cool. So let's clear this for, oh, whoops, let's do L. All right, cool. So now that we have the DuckyScript, right, what we need to do is iterate it. So for, let's just say string in DuckyScript, and what we'll basically need to do is format it. So we'll just do print and then format it properly. Cool. What am I doing? That is a great question. So I'm going to assume you know what the USB rubber ducky is in DuckyScript. If you don't, it's basically a hardware tool. It's a programmable keyboard. Anything the USB rubber ducky can do, your keyboard can do. Here, I'll show you. If I go to shop, Hak5. Yeah, so it's created by Hak5. It's like they're one of their more famous tools. And yeah, it's basically like a bad USB. It just injects keystrokes into a computer, right? So you can use it to, like, I don't know, install backdoors, do a bunch of stuff. But basically what we're doing is we're converting the basics of the language that's oriented around it, which is called DuckyScript, right? This payload right here would open a notepad, right? So open up your run box, it would type in notepad.exe, hit the enter key, and type in hello world. But the thing is, with this, you need a USB rubber ducky, right? This language only works on the USB rubber ducky. So what I'm doing is I'm converting DuckyScript to VisualBasicScript, right? So how you see over here, it says like Windows R string notepad.exe. We can kind of convert that over here and back and forth. Can you make it with an Arduino? You can make it with a Raspberry Pi Pico. It just won't have all the same functionality. But now with this, we can still inject keystrokes natively on Windows without the USB rubber ducky. So that's cool. So that's the end goal. Cool. So F string, and then what we're going to do is print the string, right? So we're printing each of these actual commands. We actually might need to do this with double quotes, because in order to follow PEP 8 in my other code, we need to follow all the single quotes we already have. So it's going to print a tab and then the single quote around the string, and then a colon, and then the single quotes for the actual command it corresponds with. Because that's how dictionaries work, right? Oh, yeah, that is not right, because the string is still has the new lines in it, right? All right, yeah, so dot strip of the new lines that are in it. I don't know if strip does the new lines by default or if it does the spaces by default. I can't remember. So F string expression cannot include a backslash, but it's in a string. Okay, so what's the default strip? Is that the new line? Unexpected indent. So for string and DuckyScript, why does this not work? So print an F string, and then we're doing the tab on the string.strip. All right, so what we'll do instead is, oh, there you go, that worked. Cool. So I don't know why there's all these tabs here already, but cool. So there you go, that formatted it down so it could work in our code. So if we go out of here and go into what, line 17? Oh, that was 16. All right, whoops. So if we do this, there you go. Line 17. Cool. Yeah. I honestly don't know. Can you edit multiple lines at the same time in Vim? Because I know that's a feature in Visual, what's it called? Encodium and stuff. See, I should actually be doing research and actually trying to learn Vim as well. So edit multiple lines in Vim. It's probably some sort of package I have to install, or like how can I repeat and edit on multiple lines? Interesting. Great time for a grepper plugin. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, let me actually get that right now. Thank you for reminding me. Grepper. There you go. I totally forgot. Thank you. That's Firefox. Install add-on. You're attempting to install add-ons. So Firefox. Make sure to site. I'll add it. I'm not signing up, so you best just work by yourself. Okay. Alright, let's see you do your thing, Grepper, if you'll work. Do I have to sign in and stuff, or will it just work? I want to make a whole account. Alright, well. You know what? We'll just do it manually. Cool, so... I mean, technically that should work regardless, but this is kind of like, you know, clean code and stuff. Maybe I should make a entire USB rubber ducky payload just so it can automate this for me. I always wondered that if people ever like use like the rubber ducky and stuff for like really impractical and like lazy operations, which I guess it's technically also designed for. Like, it's not just for like security research. It's literally an automation tool, like a hardware automation tool. Yeah, cool. So at the end, we actually need to close our dictionary. There, whoops. There you go. What's up? How you doing, TK? So I guess we don't need this giant. So how do you delete multiple lines? Wait. I used to know this. Hold up. Isn't it like escape? Let me go to line 57. Because you have to do Shift VB or Shift V. Oh, and you can go down. Oh, look at that. I think you can do like, you can specify line number 2 and stuff. So now that I do that, I can just do delete. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm getting good with him, y'all. maybe a little bit. I'm getting better with it. There you go. Cool. So what's next? Oh, you got to join, or you got to sign in. Gotcha. So rem. All right, yes. Now all we need to do is actually convert these stuff, right? So with rem, the command is literally a single quote. I'll probably have to do backslash. Stop. There you go. All right, so backslash single parenthesis, because that's literally the comment in VisualBasicScript, right? So default delay. Oh, that's going to be weird. I guess it won't work perfectly. I don't think you can have a default delay, or you can have. Oh, could you have like a variable be a delay? So like set delay to let's say 1000, and then it's not how you spell delay at all in any way, shape, or form. But if we do delay right here, cool. All right, and then run this. All right. Oh, do I have to do like dim delay first? Nope. All right, cool. See, I'm not gonna like spell that time. So, I don't think we're gonna have support for the default delay. At least not yet. I don't know how we're gonna convert that. Unless we have, because default delay, right? It does the default delay in between all the commands, right? How often do people actually use that? Because I know people like to have their delays all sparsed out and stuff. We'll figure it out, you know. In the meantime, all right, so GUIR, and this would be actually string. Okay, yeah. So stuff like this too is going to be weird because it's like this is one string, or with VisualBasicScript it's one string, but in DuckyScript this would be two different strings, right? I'll just do a backslash n. So it would be GUIR, and then it would be string notepad.exe. So if we do see a GUIR, there's gonna be a lot of weird stuff with this. I should make a basic payload.txt to start testing stuff on as well. So escape. This is the bpython. Yeah, cool. We're good for now. What we'll do is we'll do vim payload.txt. Cool. So I'll just do. Whoops. Cool. So rem, and then we'll do basic ducky payload. All right, cool. So what we'll do here is that basic payload, right? So GUIR and then string notepad.exe. After that, you hit enter and then you delay for like, oh, isn't that default like delay 1000 people do as well? So delay 1000. We won't need that with VisualBasicScript because it's not a keyboard, right? So so string notepad.exe, enter, and then we're going to delay. For how long are we going to delay for? I don't know, we'll just stay at like 300 or something. And then what, they're going to do the string of hello. Isn't that the basic payload, right? You wait 1 second, you do the run box. Oh, do you have to wait for the run box to pop open? So we'll just do a delay 200. All right, so yeah, that's like the basic like notepad payload in DuckyScript last I checked, right? There's a comment, there's a few commands in here, and yeah, so how are we going to handle this in the actual main.py? Yeah. So we're working on this Visual Basic Dictionary. So the rem we got, default delay, will just be, whoops, wscript.sleep. Oh yeah, we're not even in. Oh yeah, so there's the default delay and default delay. Oh my gosh, DuckyScript has so much interesting syntax formatting stuff. So with the actual delay, it's just going to be wscript.sleep, right? And then you're going to have your actual delay in there. Unless if we like put this in a function, right? So what we're going to have to do is yeah, because we're going to have to convert it. So we'll do convert. That's not a comment. Convert DuckyScript to VBS, right? So we'll do a def convert, and then what we'll do is we'll have in here our input file, and then we'll have our output file, and this will be equal to payload.vbs, right? So this is like if they don't define the output file, by default it will be named that, but if they do specify one, then that's where it will go, if that makes sense. Cool. I'm running out of water, y'all. Damn. So cool. What we need to do now is in here we'll actually have to create the output file. So should we do that separate function stuff? We may not need to. I honestly don't know. So convert DuckyScript to VBS, def convert input file, output file equals payload.vbs. What we need to do is write the template. So template for VBS, right? And then this is the template is equal to docstring, right? So in there, we're going to have to do set, which do key as the default, create object, and then in here we'll have our wscript.shell. Cool. Because that's what they initially write into the code. I actually don't think there's anything else but that you write to it now. Yeah, I think so. So we may not even need a way to do it. Actually, how do you cut stuff in Vim? Anyone know? Cut in Vim. All right, cool. Just show me how to cut. Why is to copy the entire line? Oh, so you can specify the number of lines from the cursor. That's cool. All right, let me just Control F, cut. Yeah, cut in Vim. To cut the entire line, you use DD. Oh. I thought DD was just delete, but I guess you can also use it to delete. Okay, I see what they're doing. All right, so if I do escape, right, and then DD on this, I can paste it with P. So if I do, so if def convert this, whatever, and then I escape, if I put P. Oh, look at that. Interesting. Got you. Oh, whoops. Cool. My bad. All right. So what we can do is if we tab that under, cool. So this is going to need to be a its own string right here, because we're going to basically with open, what's the name of the file? The input file. Oh no, we need to read the file. Yeah, so read file is going to be equal to open the input file in read mode dot read lines. Yeah, I think that's right. Cool. So we're reading all the lines of that input file. That is not correct. Cool. So open the input file and then read lines, whatever. So from there, what we need to do is actually write to the actual output file. So read DuckyScript payload. Yeah, so red file isn't that clear. So read payload. Some of you guys actually understand what I'm doing too. So now what we're going to do is output output converted DuckyScript. Cool. So what we can do is with open the output file in write mode, and then we can do as f as default, we can do f.write this whole yada yada into the file. Lord, that was a lot. Okay. Cool. So I don't even think we'll need that. All right, cool. So Yeah, okay, so I'm trying to figure out how we can do this best. So yeah, all we'll need to do is get an output command. So what we'll do is output, which is equal to an empty string for now until we figure out what we're going to do with this, right? With this, we're going to actually have to write the output. So f dot write the output, because that's what we're going to be converting. Yeah. So yeah. So what we need to do actually as well is in the CLI, it's still going to print true of the arguments. So we need to check the arguments and such in this as well. See if we can get that working. It's going to be a lot of work. It's a lot more work. I thought this was going to be a simple project, and I was like really thinking about it. I was like, oh, yeah, this will be way more involved than I was initially anticipating. That's all right. So I think what we could do, because we have a number of options, right? Because with even stuff like this, like the dictionary is great. But we may need to end up doing it differently. Because, right, if I do Control-Shift-E, if we cat the DuckyScript. All right, yeah, so it still has all the basic commands. Let's not delete that, because we might need this stuff later. While we're here, let's move DuckyScript.md to DuckyScript.txt. This is more accurate. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of weird conversion stuff, because let's see how well we can get some of this stuff working, right? So the string command is actually going to end up being what key.send keys, and then in double quotes, oh, we could say these as f strings, and then no Arizona. I have this empty can, but this was from like weeks ago. Yeah, I know, it's sad, but I need to lay off the sugar real life, because for the past like 2 days I've eaten nothing but junk. But I'll be, actually, well, I could have gotten like a normal like green tea Arizona. I even think about that. All right, next time, I promise you. Next time I got y'all. I promise you. I should show y'all parts of my room, because like I have like this like row of like Arizonas at the top of my shelf and stuff. Yeah, it's a sad addiction. But what I'm thinking is, if we add this dictionary to the conversion, right, and then we can actually yeah, so we can use f strings in here by putting this in the conversion function, and then filter out the inputs through reading the strings. I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, but if you kind of understand what I'm saying, it might actually make sense. Hold up. So escape, we're going to go to line 15, right? So we're going to do what, Shift V, and then, oh, so you can actually do like, wait, how do you copy multiple lines again? So YY, and then you can specify the number of lines, right? So technically, if we go from 15 to what, 55, that's 40 lines, right? So if I do 44 YY on line 15, right? So 15, and then I do 44 YY, 44 lines yanked. Does that work? And then if I go over here and then paste it, oh wow, that's cool. All right, hold up. So can I undo this? If we go to line 15, could I do 40? How many lines was it again? Did I do 44? Well, if it's, oh, it's just 40. Yeah. Okay. So line 15, if I do 40 and then DD. All right, undo. So if I do 41 DD. Okay, I see. And then if you paste it in here, then we can do, so how do you select multiple lines? So I only do Shift V and then just go down. There's probably a way you can select multiple lines too, I just don't know. So there has to be a way you can tab all that over though. Here I am trying to learn Vim and build a project at the same time. Here, what if we go in insert mode? Hold the shift down. Whoa. Okay, no. There's got to be a way to do this. Maybe I paste it on a tab. Hold on, so let's escape, undo. So if we just tab over, escape, undo, and then paste. Okay, no, that still doesn't do it. All right, cool. So how do you tab multiple lines over? What the heck is visual mode? I don't even know what visual mode is. Also, you can edit a visual section view. It allows you to select text by navigating around. Yeah, I don't know. So, tab multiple lines Vim. Let's see if we can figure this out, y'all. So Vim tab multiple lines, yeah. So what you can do, I just need you to show, I don't have to read all these paragraphs. Y'all should just like, okay. Open the block of code using the visual block. Oh, so use Control V from your keyboard. You'll be in the visual mode, okay. Now use the J key from the keyboard to select downward in direction, and the K key to select upward. Okay. And then you can do add the tab or indentation at multiple lines. Try Shift dot. Oh, so Shift period. Got you. So let's try this, guys. So if we do Control V and then use the J key to go down, and the key to go up. Yeah, so if we do, what was the thing again? Shift dot. So if we do Shift period, oh, let's go. There you go. All right, that's actually cool. That's actually really cool. All right, cool. So I'm not gonna remember that, but there you go. All right, so now that we have it in there, hopefully I can actually remember some of these key bindings and stuff. Yeah, but the good thing about this now is that we can, all right, first of all, we need to actually move this. Hold up, so it's 2, oh wait, hold up, escape. Whoops, no, stop, escape, undo. So it would be 2DD, yeah, okay, I got you. And then you would go up, so let's go to 18, and then you can do the paste in there. Got you. Oh, this is cool. I feel like a real hacker now. Cool. The only thing I don't like is that by using DD to delete, you might overwrite your clipboard. So there's probably a way, a workaround or something, but cool. So now that we have it in our actual dictionary here, I need to figure out like how we're going to actually like convert this, because most of these are going to be f strings, right? Because we're converting a specific line, like if we cat our DuckyScript, right? Or sorry, if we cat our payload, right? We're basically going to be converting stuff like delay 1000, and then to WScript.sleep. So what we'll need to do is make a command variable, and the command variable will be basically equal to whatever command they put right next to the delay. So if it starts with delay, we know what, like, okay, what command you put, what value, I guess, right? So value, or yeah, I'll replace it with value. So value. So the value is going to be an empty string. So basically the value would be like 100, or I mean 1000. Value would be R, value would be 2000. So what we can do is when we're iterating through the red payload lines, right? For each line, we'll have to split it on the spaces probably. No, because that might mess with the way they have. Oh, but you could probably rejoin it with the spaces again. Yeah, okay, that's fine. So we won't mess it up. Because the first one's going to be the actual command, and everything else. Yeah, because they're all one-worded. Oh, okay, guys, we actually have a way we can get this working. Cool. So I'm going to ignore the default delays for now. I will tackle those down the road, but everything else we can actually get. So with the rem, right, the rem is basically going to go from the actual word rem all the way to that single quote. Cool. So with WScript.sleep, the delay would just be an F string of WScript.sleep, and then in those two parentheses, or in those parentheses, what you can throw in there is just, well, actually you don't even need the parentheses. You can just do, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. So we'll just do parentheses, and then in here we can actually put value. Yeah. That makes sense, right? This is the value right here. Okay. Yeah. All right. I see how we're going to do this. All right, cool. So with the string here, hopefully I have the, oh no. I forgot the commas after all of these, right? Because they're dictionary items. I honestly don't know the quickest way to do this. I'm not going to try to learn right now. So hopefully we can just do this and get away with it. See, now I miss Codium. But I want to learn Vim, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it's a helpful like skill. Like if you're like pretty good with Vim, you can do like really well with like quick edits and such. Typically I wouldn't do like a big project in Vim, but like I figured, hey, let's just do a small project to kind of learn Vim. But then I was like, oh, this might be a little bit bigger than I actually anticipated. So, but yeah, there you go. Those should separate all of those. Yeah, all right, cool. So with the F string, we're doing key.sendKeys, and then in the send keys, we're just doing those quotes, and then this, and then whatever value they're passing in. Yeah, because that would be the equivalent of this. Yeah, okay. This is so weird, but it makes sense at the same time. You know what I mean? So GUI would just be equal to key, or yeah, key dot run. Oh yeah, but that would be GUI-R. All right, well, here's the thing though, right? Like if Vim is actually great for big projects, I don't doubt it is. That's why I'm trying to learn it, because I would like to start using it more. Oh wait, is that Adam? Yo. All right, cool. Anyway, I'm trying to figure out, like, with the GUI, right? Because you can add other things to it, because you can do a GUI L to lock your screen and all this other stuff. So what we can do, can you duplicate lines in Vim? Let's learn that real quick. I mean, we're already here. Or you could just do the copy and then paste. There might be a way to duplicate it though, just real quick. So duplicate lines Vim. If I had to copy and paste it on a separate line, that's fine too. But all right, so YYDD and then paste. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just normal. All right, cool, that's fine. All right, so what? How do you copy again? So it's YY. Oh, what word? You copy it, right? All right, and then I can do this, escape, and paste. No, okay, that kind of worked. That was really janky, but kind of. For right now, I'm trying to figure out the best way to handle the Windows key, because with the Windows key, we don't necessarily have the Windows key, but we have what the Windows key can do. So like with this, we can do a .run, for example, to get the run box. So right now we'll handle it. This is a basic tool right now. We'll add more stuff later down the road, but like real life, it's fine. Yeah, I will just keep figuring this out. Windows we'll ignore for right now. Yeah, but with this, right, so GIR would just be fkey.run, because this would not be this. So fkey.run, and then in separate double quotes, right, it would put in whatever value that they're throwing in there. Cool. So that would be the same thing with Windows. Menu is just the right click, right menu and app. I think so. I would like to think that's what it is. Honestly, should have kept the repository open. Rubber ducky, and then any Nano fans? Nano's solid. I think it's great, honestly. I'm just trying to like, I don't know, I feel like Vim is very like, because everyone talks about how powerful it is, how quick it is, and all this other stuff. I'm like, all right, well, I just may as well try to learn it and stuff. Yeah, so the menu and app is the right click. Is there something for that in VisualBasicScript? There probably is. I don't doubt there is. All right, you know what? We'll handle all the ones we don't know later, because I want to get like the basic version of it down. If that makes sense, yeah. I swapped VS Code and JetBrains to NeoVim 2 months ago, and it gets the job done. Oh, solid. Cool. It's funny because even if I run this, none of the implementation would work, because it's still going to say the argument parsing. You know what I mean? So we actually need to finish cleaning up the way it runs stuff, because right now it's still checking for arguments, which is fine. But now that we can get arguments, we needed to read those arguments, right? Which I guess is something we also should have considered working on earlier, but it's fine. Because we won't know any of this works until we actually get this part working. So how do we want to handle this stuff? So if arguments, so basically if there are arguments, right, we want to get argument or arg list will be equal to the parser, right? Because we're returning that value. Yeah. So cool. So right here, we're just get arguments. Cool. And then, yeah. So right here, escape, right? So we'll do if args exist. We can run all this stuffs. So here we'll do if args don't exist. Cool. All right, very simple. So now that we got the actual argument list, right, we can just say if tech I is in the arg list. Oh yeah, arg list, then we can do oh yeah, so I know how to do this. So wait, input file, or I'll do input payload so you guys can actually understand what's happening. So input payload is going to be equal to the arg list. Oh my god, arg list dot get tag I, right? I honestly forgot how dictionaries work for a second. If tag I is in the arg list. All right, so just to do this, I'll just do print input payload. Oh, do I need to add that else? I think I need to add the else. I honestly can't remember. All right, so let's try this. So input payload equals arg list dot get the tech I value if tech I is in the arg list. Oh, but we don't need to do that because if there is no value, it's equal to none. So we can just do input gets arg list. Yeah. So you can just do this. Dot get. Oh. Ron brackets. Wait, hold on. Slash get. There you go. Or slash dot get. There you go. Hey, look at me. Look at me. I'm getting better with Vim. All right, there you go. So escape. And then. Oh, snap. All right, there you go. So we can get the tech I value now. Yeah, so if we just do Python 3 main.py, it will show you the, whoops. I'll show you the help menu. And then we can do, all right, yeah, so we'll have to try all that. And then if nothing shows, oh my gosh, this virtual machine is going to send me to vim main.py. All right, cool. So what we need to do is try all of that. Cool. So what we'll do is, where do we do it? So if arguments, what we'll do is input try, and then what we need to do is, hold on, I might remember this, escape, control V, and then J, right? And then shift period. I'm missing something. Okay, escape. Hold up. I should remember this. Hold up. If we go to line 90, right? if we do the Control V, what we need to do is after this to tab, we can just use J to highlight and then Shift period to tab. There we go. All right, cool. Yeah, look at me. I remember it. I feel like a kid right now. She's just like with like a participation trophy or something. Cool. So we're gonna try all this stuff, right? And except what's the error that we're getting? Attribute error. Yeah, I don't want. You gotta specify the errors. All right, so then main.py. Let's just go. See, I should get more familiar with using the just like standard command mode. I don't know what the modes are called. But yeah, so we're trying this. So yeah, if we do our except statement, we're doing an exception on the attribute error. Whoops. So except attribute error, and then there you go. The 5 stars. First steps in Vim are probably the most painful in your life. Yeah, no doubt. But I can see why Vim is faster because it's in your terminal, so you can quickly run back and forth and use the other command line tools and all of that. So I can actually see why. And you're only using your keyboard; you don't even need to use your mouse. So I can actually see why people like it and it's faster. It's just weird. But yeah, so we're trying to get those arguments right. We're doing the arg list, and then the input payload is getting the I. We'll print that out if there's an error, right? So we're saying we're basically here saying if argument doesn't exist, then we can do the attribute error and print. We can do the classic little shell script thing. Argument doesn't exist. Cool. So let's try this. So if we do, oh my gosh, if I hit the backslash one more time, there you go. Argument doesn't exist. Cool. But if we do tech I, Lord have mercy. Yeah, so if we don't fill that in, we're going to have to do some try and accept stuff. But if we do hello, I'll print it. So we'll throw that in there as well. Control C, vim main.py. So this is in the parser, right? So parser, yeah. All right, what we'll do here is a try statement, and then, oh, wait, let's see if we can do this. Control V, and then select all this stuff. And then shift period, there you go. And then what we can do is at line 85, we can add the except. The Prime Weekend has a great 6-part tutorial. Yes, I actually love his content. Honestly, it's so good. Yeah, I haven't watched his tutorial series though, but I do watch his content on and off. It's actually really good. Let's see if I can throw in this argument right here, get object error, and then we can do a print. He actually inspired me to use Vim. I saw his videos, so I was like, oh wow, this actually looks really cool. So we could do a print. Oh, whoops. No value added. So I think that should be right. Yeah. So if we do a tech I with no value. Yeah. All right, cool. He motivated you to? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, learning Rust. Oh, that's cool. I told myself I'm not going to learn any other programming languages. I already know too many. And I know the ones I need to know. I don't need to know anymore. But no, that's awesome. Rust does seem like a really great language. Actually, Rust was kind of what got me into hacking a little bit, but it isn't necessarily intentional. If y'all saw my how I got to hacking video, you kind of understand. So, all right. So now that we have argument handling or exception handling done, what we need to do now is actually read the file. So input file equals arg.list, and then what we need to do now is what we can do is just read payload is equal to oh no, because we don't need to do that because our convert function should read our input file for us, right? Yeah. Cool. So all we need to do in here is, instead of print the payload, right, we can delete this. All we need to do now is get the output payload. So output payload. Oh, we don't need to worry about reading the output payload because it has the default value. Yeah, because we're just passing it in. So all we need to do is run the conversion. So we can do run conversion. So we can do convert, right? That's the name of the function. Convert, yeah. And then what we can do is line 100. Oh, whoops. I need to pay attention more. Yeah, so we need to convert with our input payload. And oh yeah, so we need to get yeah, so if there is a tech O in the arguments, so if tech O, oh yeah, so output payload is going to be equal to arg list dot get, and then what we're doing, so arg that tech O, right? And I'm trying to figure out the best way I can actually write this. So write, get argument content. Cool. So with running conversion, and then, yeah, because when we run the conversion, we need the input payload, and then we also need the output payload. Yeah, cool. So run the conversion, convert input payload, output payload. The only thing is they may not specify the output payload, right? So if output payload is equal to none, all right, so yeah, okay, I see what we'll do. So we'll say output payload is equal to argument list dot get tech O if arg list dot get the tech O is not or is not equal to none. Yeah. So, and then else it will be equal to the payload.vbs. So that way we don't actually have to specify it as a keyword argument anymore. Yes, we don't need this anymore. So let me check the logic on this, right? So the output payload is equal to the argument list.get tag O. So if there is a tag O in there, then we're fine. Or if there's a tag O in there that is not equal to none, we'll get the argument list. Otherwise, it'll be equal to payload whatever. So real quick, what we'll do is we'll comment this out. Let me actually go all the way to the top so that way it's easier for us to find. So what we'll do is we'll print the values. So we'll print input payload, and then we'll print output payload. All right, that's not, let me make sure all this is spelled correctly. Yeah, because this was going to be an annoying error that I would not noticed. Cool. So if I escape, run this, Python 3, main.py, all right, cool. So if we do attack I, hello, attack O, world, the logic is not right. What's wrong with the logic? Oh, whoops. Cool. So I'll just do find print input. There you go. So what are we doing wrong? So our output payload, because this is spelled correctly, yeah, output payload is equal to arg list, and then we're getting the tag O. It is going to equal the tag O if we get the tag O and it is not none. Can we just do, oh my gosh, escape, undo, undo, insert, yeah. So let me see this. So if the output payload is equal to the arglist.getTagO, if arglist is .getTagO is not none. So as long as if it's not none, we can get it. Otherwise, it's going to equal payload.vbs. Yeah, let's try that. Whoops. So invalid syntax. Oh, do I have to do is not? All right, so let's do is not none. Here, let me just do it this way so we can save ourselves some time. Python 3 main.py tag I hello tag O world. Right. Right now it's not going to work, but if we do right, cool, and then run this. Oh, not is none. Oh, yeah, that's not right. Is not none. Escape, and then write the content over here. Hello, and then payload.vbs. So what's wrong with the logic? So it's going to equal arglist.getTagO. What's inverted? All right, so let's say it's going to equal arglist tag O, and then All right, let's see if we can get this over. I would break this one liner into standard if else. I mean, yeah, but you know, less code. All right, we'll try what you're saying for now. So all right, so output. So if arg list.get tech o is equal to none, then output payload is going to be equal to payload.vbs. Else it's going to be output payload going to be equal to arg list.get. Oh, why don't I just make that the logic? Holy. All right, yeah. Okay, that makes way more sense. Let me test this out first, because I want like 4 lines of code when I could just have one. It's too much to scroll through, especially in Vim. Yeah, escape. Right. So if we go over here, all right, that still isn't working. All right. So what's wrong with this? So if it's equal to none, here what we'll do is we'll print it when we first get it. Yeah, what we'll do is here, print arg list.get tech o. Whoops. There you go. It equals none. Yeah. Wait, why does it equal none? Hold up. It shouldn't equal none because we're getting the argument right there. Oh, my lord. Why is it being so mean to us? All right, so if we go back to like something like ciphers, I'll just go to Caesar. How did I do this way back when? Interesting. Yeah, so if the opt is equal to tech o, then it's the argument. If opt is equal to tech o, then it'll have the argument. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, super weird. So with this, why is it equal to none, right? Because the tech I is fine, but the tech O isn't. Did we do something weird on this end? So parser, we're getting the I and the O. Oh. I promise you that's the reason why. Right there. Is that why? No, it's still not getting it. All right, what's going on? So, oh, is it because we have this above? Oh no, this is the conversion function is above the parser. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because we're working down here. Yeah. All right, so it's not getting the argument. Tech O. Yeah, mad weird. Have fun. I have to go write some C++. Oh, fun. Cool, I'll catch you. Thank you for joining. I'm actually going to have to go soon because I have to dip at 6 o'clock, I think. Get changed and stuff, yeah. Cool, we're actually making some pretty good progress right now. I'm trying to figure out why the tech O isn't going through, right? So if the arg list.get tech O is equal to none, which is equal to none, so why is it not getting the value that we give to tech O? When we get the, so if O in arguments dot get tech O. All right, cool. Let's do that. So cool. So if, all right, let's do a new line. If tech O is in the arg list, we can do output payload is going to be equal to arg list dot get tech O. Else output payload is equal to arg list dot or output payload is going to be equal to payload dot VBS, right? And then the output is actually going to have to be its own single parameter. So output payload is equal to empty quote. So right, if we escape and search for output payload, all of these should be highlighted because we spelled them all correctly. All right, cool. So actually, let me not close that, because if we open it here, oh my God, crazy, quite outlandish. Interesting. So it's not getting the tech O in the parser, it looks like, at least. Did I do something different in these parsers? Because we just iterate through. So if opt is equal to tech O, our dictionary, and then it grabs the tech O. Yeah, I mean, oh. Seriously, that was the problem. It was returning as soon as it did the check. All right, cool. Escape, Shift ZZ. All right, I don't know why I keep escaping that. I don't need to escape that. All right, so yeah, now if we run it, there you go. Yeah, it was returning when it did the first check. We needed to wait for the checks. Simple as that. All right, cool. So now what we can do is change that code up so that way we can get it clean again, because I personally am not that fond of this giant segment of code right here. So let's see if we can change it up in here, right? So it's the same logic, right? So output payload equals arg list dot get tech o. Yeah, so arg list equals arg list dot get tech o if the tech o is in the arg list, else it will just be equal to payload dot VBS, and then we can delete these lines. Yeah. So we should be able to escape, write the content, and then over here, we should be able to run this and we still get hello world. Perfect. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so now we have actual argument parsing. So now if we were to do a Python 3 on our main.py, tech I would be our payload.txt, and then our tech O. Oh yeah, if we don't use a tech O, by default, it will do the payload.vbs. Ah, sweet. All right, cool. There you go. All right, so I'm glad we got that working. Now, technically speaking, when we run it through the conversion, right? Convert. Yeah, right here. So when we run it through this conversion, it's going to read the input payload and the output payload, right? When you look at this, this is the conversion right here. And then all I need to do is get that value, because yeah. So all we need to do now is the actual conversion, and we're done with the script. I do need to get ready to go, I think. So I don't know how much more work I can put into this before I leave. So yeah, we're going to run the input payload and the output payload on this conversion function. So we go over here, it's going to read the input file, right? The red payload, cool. So basically what it's going to do is for what? Yeah. So for line in the red payload, it's just going to have to convert the lines, right? So I'll do a pass for now. And then what we'll do here is convert each line, right? So this is another to do we have to do. Yeah, so that's the rest of the implementation, right? Obviously we can't get everything right now. Control is very simple. I can do the control and alt keys, because the control and alt keys are, control is the caret. Yeah, so control is the caret, and then this control, whoops. This control would also be the caret, yeah. So, oh yeah, technically it would be an F string, and then it would be control, and then whatever value they had in here. And then the same thing would be with this, where they had the F string, and then the control value, and then whatever value they have in there. Or when you're working with control, I'm wondering, do I have to put it in the quotes? I honestly can't remember. All right, we'll figure it out later. And then the alt is the percent sign, I think. So we can do an F string and then percent sign, and then the curly braces with the value in here. Cool. Yeah. So we'll see how far we can actually get with this tool. is there anything else we can do? Yeah, because there's also the keys and stuff, right? So I'm trying to remember with the keys. Let me look at my old video again. Oh, here's the stream right here. Cool. Let's go to videos, right? So if we go back to load, please load, please load. Yeah, this video right here, right? We're not going to watch it, but what I am wondering is how did I do the keystroke injection with specific keys, right? Yeah, so there's a way we can run, yeah, those are loops and stuff. I'm trying to remember the control keys and stuff. So Firefox, yeah, so that was the run box I covered. And then, yeah, so that would be %D, which, yeah, Alt D was %D. I'm trying to remember how, did I ever do keys? Yeah, so this is how you do keys, like the enter key, for example. So it would be the key. Honestly, I like how I did it better in this video with the WS instead of the key. Is there a find and replace? Wait, I actually might remember this one. Isn't it like %S forwards? Oh, whoops, escape. %S. No, I swear to. Okay. I thought I knew it. Cool. We'll worry about that later, honestly, because that's a formatting thing. But with something like the enter key, for example, if I can find it, /enter, /enter. Do we not have the enter key on this entire thing? We don't have the enter key on this thing, dude. What? How is that even possible? All right. Enter. Cool. So the enter key would be simply key. Well, it would be an F string, right? So F string key, and then it would be key.send keys, and then it would be in double. Oh, whoa. Key.send keys, and then we can in double quotes. Oh, but the curly braces are part of the actual. Oh my god. Excuse me, guys. So we might have to do a dot format instead of the F string. Yeah, that's a lot of confusion and work and stuff. Yeah, because you have to do a dot format and then basically replace that with the value right there. So you would do something like this, right? Because that would be for the actual thingamajig. Do I have to do backslashes on these ones? Honestly, don't know. All right, well, that's about all the time I actually have. So good progress today. Let me fix my freaking posture. Yeah, good job, me, I guess. And it's been a while since I streamed. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll keep working on this probably next time I come back and do some more videos and streams, or I'll do it off camera. I don't know. I don't really know. Depends on what you guys think about it. Cosmodium, where do you live? I live in the United States. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later. So make sure to leave a like on this video, subscribe, and stay happy, stay positive, and as always, happy hacking. Hey hackers, Blue Cosmo from CCS here, and I wanted to introduce you guys to the Happy Hacker Site Plan. The Happy Hacker Site Plan is a plan where you guys can support us for only $1 a month. That's right, $1. With this comes exclusive benefits like courses, articles, videos, and access to our entire cybersecurity knowledge base. If this interests you and you guys want to get access to all this, check out the link in the description. It's only $1, so we definitely appreciate your guys' support. Anyway, enjoy the video and happy hacking.